So I was thinking about this the other day because I always be thinking about what I would do in a fight. Because I be thinking about fighting a lot.
You do?
Yeah, because I mean, I used to fight a lot, but not like, I ain't been in a real fight in a long time. It's been years.
I be thinking about fighting a lot.
But because I think, like, you got to be sharp, man. You can't let nobody run up on you and know what you're going to do. You ain't going to start just swinging. You got to be composed when a fight. You need to know what you're going to do and counteract what the other person going to do. You can't just be out there swinging and shit. So I be thinking about shit like that. I was like, you know what move don't never cross my mind? It will fuck me up. A headbutt.
Yeah, that.
Y'all ever think about that?
I've thought about headbutts watching the movies, but I've always been scared to try one.
No, I'm talking about like you
receiving
using a headbutt
receiving
or receiving one.
Receiving a headbutt seems like you gonna die. That's
like who?
Imagine getting a headbutt to your this
like
whole
this
shit.
This soft shit.
Your teeth is gone.
Yeah,
your nose busted. You done.
And then he's gonna catch you off guard. Somebody, I'm talking about grab your head and pow, hit you one of them.
Because you know if a nigga that
going down.
Imagine if you the one that decide to pass out this headbutt and you ain't tried your head
Yeah,
out.
that's what I'm
you
saying.
ain't got your angle right.
You don't know what's going on. The fight might be over right then.
Yeah, you done knock your damn self out.
You just lay it on the ground.
Because you got, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, who goes in a bag to choose a head? But you got to know how to do that the right way.
That's what I was saying. I thought about it in that perspective. Like, how does this work? Because it seemed in my adolescent mind, I thought hitting my head against somebody else's shit would automatically nullify me. But evidently, that ain't the case. You headbutt somebody, and if you do it the right way,
you got to hit the person. I think it depends on if you the one using the head, but it's got to be the way you get them and the force that you putting on them. Maybe that help your head not hurt from you giving one out.
Here's the thing. Random regular people ain't out here passing out headbutts.
Nah, they can't.
People that's passing out headbutts, they know
they can't be
what this head doing.
That's what I'm
saying.
It's
a trained fighter.
They done tried this before, or they just got a hard ass head, or you can't use that word. But that right there. Yeah.
Oh, come on now.
The ones that just don't give a fuck and they like, yo, I'm not going to lose this fight, but you just can't be a random person and be like, I'm about to headbutt this.
You got to be thrown off to do that.
Yeah, because I can't imagine, because I'm sitting here thinking about this in my imaginary fight in my head, right? I can't even pick no spot where I'll be like, oh, this is the headbutt's time. It's time.
You ain't got that much time to think.
Right, it's time for me to pull this. I'm about to headbutt this motherfucker.
Nah, I think the headbutt is a move sort of like what they call a sucker punch. You don't see it coming. It's you talking to the other person face to face, and you say something they don't like, and it automatically they like.
You wired it up.
You gone. You out of here. You ain't expect that. You out of here.
Because your eyes gonna water up. All of it.
You ain't never looking for the head, but you in there. You trying to throw hands with somebody and they grab your head and
they grab. That's another type.
Oh man,
they trying to kill you.
While we talking about headbutts, I don't. Have y'all seen on social media? I think it was Lil Duval posted it. He posted, "Who was a celebrity you would pick in a headbutt battle?"
To battle?
Yeah.
I seen the pictures.
I'm gonna name some of the names on the list.
Wait a minute. Wait. Before you get to that,
They put it in brackets.
A headbutt battle.
They put it in brackets like the Final Four type brackets.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna tell you some of the names on the list. Yeah, Eli Manning. Yeah, Rihanna.
Damn.
Yeah, Yo Gotti.
If Eli on there, Peyton gotta be on there.
Peyton was on there.
Oh,
man.
that's funny, man.
Neo.
I'm about to say Neo got to be on. Plies was on there.
Yeah, Plies was on there. He was. Oh man, I can't remember.
It.
But
funny.
It was funny. Cause I was like, yo, I'm rocking with Neo.
You do a headbutt battle with Neo?
No, that's my fighter. Choose your
that's
fighter.
you okay.
Choose your fighter. That's my fighter.
Yo Gotti, man.
I'm about to say, man.
Extravagant.
Hey, look, Yo Gotti got a short neck too, so he might be.
He about to get a lot of attention.
Yeah, that joint might be ridiculous.
His inertia in his neck. when he got back, he get this boy. He probably quick.
Yeah, Tom Hanks on there.
there.
What's that late night host?
Oh man, you cool.
What's his name? I can't think of his name.
You said who now?
He got a late night TV show.
Jay Leno.
Nah, with the redhead dude.
Oh, Conan.
Yeah, Conan is on the list.
Damn.
Y'all crazy.
I'm rocking with Neo.
Nah, you don't want to get head.
Oh yeah, Tory Lane's on there. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Damn.
Oh man.
Elephant Man.
Nah. Honorable mention with Chico Bean.
Damn.
Anyway, welcome back to another episode of the Legend Has a Podcast. I apologize for that first segment. We don't.
Man, I think that was very enthralling, and it was something that needed to be talked about.
Nah, it is because I don't think people expect the headbutt at all.
I don't, because you don't expect it.
It's,
No, but off the headbutts, have y'all ever been into a altercation or anything that dealing with somebody that could kick?
Yes.
Now, I ain't talking about no just no.
No, I'm talking. I got in a fight with a dude that was like a 2nd-degree black belt,
Ooh.
and he, what happened? He did something. Dude had, he was cool with us. I was like maybe high school or something like that. He was like a 2nd-degree black belt. He did something to my brother. He had slammed my brother. Did something to my brother. My brother was like he did something to my brother. I was like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, hell no, you ain't doing that. My brother, when it started throwing hands, this nigga did one of these. Wait. When he missed me, though, my foot went, whew. I was like, oh, shit. I had to grab the nigga. I had to grab him. Because after I seen that foot go like this, I said, oh, shit. I had to grab him. When I grabbed him, I was all good. I was good with the grabbing. I'm about to slam shit out your ass.
But you knew.
No, hell no. You tried to kick me, and you went. This nigga leg went straight. He went up like this. Foot went straight up my damn face. I saw the bottom of his damn shoe. That shit went, whew.
Well, if he'd have cut your nose.
Grab this nigga.
If he'd have cut your nose.
I would have been knocked the fuck out. Nose bleeding.
Sleep.
I'm talking about running. Me and my brother ass beat. I got to go home. With my brother. Both our ass got beat by the same person.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I ain't never been in an altercation with nobody that can kick though. Can you imagine that you standing there, you got your hands up and then a foot come up here and whop you upside your face?
Be quick
but
too.
The things I be saying now, it ain't even about the foot to the face, but they just kick you right here and you can't do nothing.
Yeah,
Man,
they keep repeatedly kicking you.
Paralyze your whole body.
I don't know y'all watch UFC like that.
I do.
But them leg kicks that you talking about?
Yeah.
Man, they catch you with about 4 or 5 of them. Homeboy can't even hardly walk.
You paralyzed.
I seen him break his leg.
I seen them break their leg before like that too. You can't hardly walk after they kick you in the back of your shit about 5 times.
And you ain't got no lift off now? You can't get off that left leg no more. He done kicked it down.
Question, bro. Say you just out somewhere. Say it's you and your lady out somewhere. Some random dude trying to get at your lady. You don't know this dude is trained UFC fighter. You don't look like it. He probably one of the little bitty dudes. Then y'all go outside and he start kicking the back of your leg or the side of your head or the back of your head.
Yeah, he ain't gonna even play with you like
Nah,
that.
he ain't gonna do
You know
all
what I'm
that.
saying? He just gonna knock you out. But that's if you being disrespected. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take that ass whooping, I guess.
Think about it, though. If you a trained fighter, you probably could take a couple of them because a couple of them you gonna like pick your leg up. You ain't gonna have no weight on it. If you got weight on it, you fucked up. If you pick your leg up
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit,
You might be drinking.
But how you, I
he
mean,
kick you one
what you
time
gonna
like
do? You
that,
pick
you
the-
going down.
how you feel you go out? You pick the fight with the wrong person.
No, he picked the fight with you if he disrespecting you.
Because he knew he was gonna beat your ass.
Yeah,
He
I
didn't
know
give a
you
fuck.
did, but you had to say, all right. You done
But you
look down.
don't know though.
I know, and
never
then
know.
when you find out, you was
It's
like,
too late, then.
No, after that, you already in the hospital.
You never know.
You wake up and your girl sitting there crying.
What happened?
Yeah, it's too late then.
Who
when
kicked
you
me?
find
You wake
out.
up, fuck nigga.
Where you at?
This nigga is already at home sleep.
Yeah, chilling.
Yeah, but that's a You never know. You gonna be disrespected or not. You never know. The motherfucker might not be a black belt, but he might have a gun and you might die. But are you gonna be disrespected in front of your lady? You gonna be a man? You never know.
Wait,
we got
a conversation now.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know.
Wait a minute, look. Now, if
You don't know.
No, you don't know.
You don't know, but I'm saying, all right, so dude being disrespectful to your girl. So now you got to protect her honor, right? He pull out a gun.
No, I'm not saying you don't know. I'm saying once you get into it.
Oh, you get into it and then you start fighting. Now he want to shoot you.
It can go there.
Okay,
it can escalate far beyond what you expected it to escalate to. You never know.
So how you supposed to handle that?
You don't know how to handle it until you win it. That's what I'm saying.
Die.
You don't know.
You gotta die.
Unless you just bitch out in the beginning and say, brother, could you please?
Hell no, that ain't that.
Is it bitching out?
No option.
Is it bitching out?
Could you please stop talking to my lady?
You gotta die.
Is it bitching out?
You gotta die.
Could you please stop smacking my lady on her ass?
You gotta die.
Now, hold on now.
Nah, he's disrespecting you.
You gotta die.
Is it worth? Wait a minute now. You say that like that's an easy decision.
Yeah, it do, don't it?
But you never know. That's what I'm saying.
Here's my thing. You don't get a chance to make the decision.
Your first instinct is to
pop
off.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Once you figure out you fighting this damn MMA fighter,
you don't know.
It ain't gonna take long though.
You can't go home.
It ain't gonna take long.
Look like Martin when he was fighting Tommy Hearns. You can't go home.
Long as he
But
know
you can't go home knowing that you let him do what he want to do either.
Right.
Exactly.
You got to fight him.
You gotta die.
Man, I don't know about that.
Exactly.
If I knew the option was dying,
but you
I
never
don't know how I would go into it.
You never know. You never know. You still gotta stand up for you and your.
Because y'all get to fighting and he could
your
just,
people.
He could knock you out and just keep pounding while
could.
you knocked out.
He could. If he was like that, he could
His rage and
he could hit you the
overtook him.
wrong way and kill you by accident.
Yeah.
He didn't mean to kill
He
you.
ain't
No.
mean to kill you.
I seen this dude on it was this trained. He was trained in martial arts, and I watched this video on YouTube. I think, and he was saying, man, at whatever cost you can, try to de-escalate because you're grown and it's a lot of shit to come out of this. You never know what can go. Try to de-escalate. If you can't, handle your business, but try to de-escalate because you never know it could go there. Somebody disrespect your daughter. What you gonna? You gotta you have to.
You gotta die.
As a man, you got to. You gotta be. Yeah, you gotta be ready to go there. Oh, but you never know where it can go.
We both dying. You gonna disrespect my daughter?
That's just what it is. You gotta as a man, like you say, you think about them things. You gotta think about that. You could be out and something can.
Nah.
You wish for the best, but. Certain shit just can't fly as a man. You can't let it fly.
And like you said, it can happen so quick.
Yeah,
it can happen so quick.
You ain't even got time to think about it.
You don't. Yeah, that time we talking about, you don't have that much time. You like, yo, meet me outside.
Trying to think about what moves you gonna do.
You ain't got that much time.
Sweet.
I'm gonna get him with the headbutt when you try to get up.
He got me by my neck. I'm about to swoop around. I'm gonna grab him.
Thing, man.
Knee to the face right now. It's gonna happen.
But what if you know?
You don't know.
What if you still out
little
first?
bitty dude, and I'm gonna mop his ass with
beat your ass.
when we
You
get
never
outside.
know.
Check this out.
We get outside, he with my face like this, and I'm, man,
what can you do though? You just
nothing.
can't.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta know when to retreat.
But what if you sticking up for your girl
I will say.
and you throw that first punch and he eat it? I mean, he just standing there.
Even worse, he dodged that bitch.
Nah, that ain't worse.
trying to do something.
That's not worse. It's worse when they eat it. I've seen them. I've seen people eat punches and they just be like,
That first one, you
That's all
to
you
put
got.
all your stuff in it.
Cause you basically lost.
yeah. So the
You
fight
basically
over
lost.
with.
Cause they ain't gonna eat your punch like that. That
fight
means
is
you ain't
over
even
with.
hurt them. You came with your best.
Yeah.
And you ain't even hurt them.
He just turned his
You
head.
want to back up.
A lot of people that are trained though and know that they know how to whoop the average person's ass aren't looking for nothing.
Because they more disciplined.
Yeah,
they
that-
used to this
exactly.
situation.
So-
they anger don't take them to that space.
Exactly. So yeah, we saying all this, but most people that are trained to whip ass, they gonna de-escalate from the start anyway.
Because they already know.
Yeah, because they already know. It's ain't no point in man, I done
I
beat up Thanos.
I know I'm gonna beat this shit out of you.
but you ain't nothing. Bro, I done kickbox with the best of them. I'll chill out.
But sometimes you get drinking.
Yeah.
That's
Start
usually the
feeling
problem.
yourself. You want to find some action. Like, nigga, fuck you. And next thing you know, he putting that foot upside your head,
Going bad.
Foot all in
lay
your
down,
mouth.
gonna get some real good sleep.
Yeah, you gotta die. You can't go home.
But you right there in front of her,
No,
then
you better go home.
Where you go? You can't go home.
she gonna be
Man,
picking
you
you
bet.
up off the ground. You was taking up for her, so she gonna, you know
you
what I'm
ain't
saying?
no good no more at home.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
No,
It depend on the lady, but
No, bro.
I think it just depends.
If your lady, if she
because you
think
was
like
protecting
that,
it,
yeah.
So, all right.
especially if the other
Here's the
person was
thing. If you
dead wrong. I understand what you're saying.
Y'all feel like if you protecting your lady and you get your ass
You're
stomped,
not gonna win every fight, bro. It's like a
Yeah,
boxing.
like,
I mean, I hope she understand you ain't gonna- like you said, you ain't
a
gonna win
moral
every fight.
superhero.
I know you ain't gonna win every fight. I ain't trying to fight at all. But I'm saying if you just happen to
Just
And it
don't,
won't-
don't,
it wasn't your fault.
avoid it,
don't
and-
come out the fight fucked up, like lumped up, can't hardly walk, can't see.
No, you
And don't start this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't start
it's
it.
different.
Lose.
If you started the fight and then you throw this punch and he eating mollywop you, then yeah,
That's
she might,
something else.
That's a whole different ball.
I don't
game.
know though, but you know what was different? Say for instance, some dude disrespect your girl, you ain't even around. And she call you over there, be like, nah, this nigga right here, you need to take care of him. And then you get beat up.
You remember we were talking about this
That's
in a
different.
podcast a long time ago? We was at Bed Bath & Beyond on Saturday afternoon.
Hey, check this out. Off of this same shit. I know y'all seen that video where homeboy got slapped up in Applebee's.
Oh yeah. Said the N-word.
Right. His
Yeah.
wife was
Oh,
with him.
yeah, I seen
right?
Yeah.
How you think his wife felt after he got slapped 17 times?
Was it at
talking
the
shit.
was it at the bar?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
yeah,
the
yeah,
black dude jumped on. He slapped that. He ain't punch him.
I didn't even realize his wife was with
He
him.
slapped him a bunch of times. You know, his wife kept trying to like pull him away to the side, but that black dude, he kept talking. The black dude jumped on his ass. How you think his wife felt about that? You think she looked down on that man after he started this situation?
I told you, you might want to watch your mouth.
First, yeah, you ain't have been saying that in the first place.
She ain't gonna say that.
Nah, she ain't gonna say that because that's if he said that
She feel the
at
same
that
way.
at that age, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You saying that especially at that age,
She
yeah.
probably feel appalled.
Yeah, y'all been saying that.
That's true. That's common.
There was another video that happened months ago. It was the same type of shit. Dude was in line. I forgot where it was at, but he had it was a line, but the guy, black guy, walked up, and I guess he had like a VIP pass where he could skip the line, and then some other dude started talking shit to him. And his lady was the aggressor. Really, his lady was aggressing.
Man, that be
Aggressing.
That's the
But
worst.
the lady put his hands on the black dude, and the lady was talking shit to him after he.
So
like,
hold on, the people that was in line, his lady was the one talking shit to
yeah,
them. Oh, okay.
she ended up putting her hands on him. He bypassed her and knocked out her dude because he was like basically you should have controlled your bitch. That's basically what that was. Like you should
Hey, I
control,
don't disagree.
Like get your lady, bro.
I don't
You let her
disagree.
put her hands on
I ain't gonna hit her, but I'm gonna hit your
Yeah,
ass.
he knocked her out. He was passive, but she was the aggressor. She was talking mad shit. Then she put her hands on him, and that's when he knocked dude out. So,
Man, look,
sticky situation, man.
why do women do that?
Certain women do that.
Why do they do that?
Do what?
Why would you sit there? Like, I seen a lot of women do this. The ones that have a bad attitude or whatever, they would talk all this extra shit. I'm talking about the most vile shit. Like, they want to do something to you, right? And then when something pop off, now, oh my God, I can't believe this just happened. You
believe you
just
just hit me.
instigated this whole situation. And then you act like you ain't got nothing to do with it.
Because they
That shit is beyond me. I don't get that.
I don't. Never mind. I probably shouldn't.
I was about to say because I ain't want to really say that because it could go left.
Stop yourself.
But I'm saying like I
Too
don't
many times. I
understand.
don't know what you was getting ready to say, bro.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah,
Don't say it.
no.
But I
no.
don't understand why
Nah,
you
it
would
ain't
go
nothing bad.
take it that far.
I
like,
think some women aren't because like we spoke about on previous podcasts, that there's a threat of violence between me, you, and you. If I talk to you the wrong way, even though we cool, it's a threat of violence. It's a threat of violence always present.
It's nothing stopping me from putting hands on you.
Exactly.
There is nothing in my brain saying don't do this.
Men recognize that between each other. It's that mutual respect. Typically, like, yo, if I talk to you, like, I know how to handle you if I know you. Like, yo, I ain't gonna cross the line. If I do, you can tell me. And then if I keep doing that, then we know that some shit can go off. It can go left. Women don't typically understand that because
they know they protected.
Yeah.
Like, you put your hands on me, you going to jail.
Exactly. So I think that's what that is. Like, it's like, you ain't gonna do shit.
I mean, but you know what? I mean, but it's not. I ain't gonna say women. It's certain women.
Nah, I'm not. I'm just,
If you
Caveat.
taking this and you egging this shit on, like, you know you can't be touched. But what happened when you do get touched? Now, is he wrong? I mean, you ain't supposed to hit women. Don't do that. You shouldn't do that. But why would you keep pushing somebody's buttons even though you know that you got the law on your side? You shouldn't be doing it.
That's a big part of it.
Because it goes back to what we was talking about before. You never know what's gonna happen to you.
Because you're right, because you could run across the wrong one. He slapped the fucking shit out you.
Throw it off. Don't give a damn, you man, woman, child,
Yeah,
whatever.
he don't care about none of that.
Right, but I'm
Or
saying,
he could be having a bad day. You don't know.
You catch the wrong person on the wrong day and
It's
be like,
gonna
no,
happen.
fuck this shit.
I just got
It ain't
out.
gonna
You
take
think
much.
I don't mind going back?
And then it'd be like
Them
women be
type.
talking crazy, like you don't understand. Cause I tell my daughter this. I was like, yo, don't get into it with nothing. Don't you ever get into it with no man, no boy like that. That's not for you to be doing. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Call
Because
me.
if the dude really wanted to, he could really do some bad shit to you. Like, he could really fuck you up.
Call your daddy so your daddy can get kicked in the back of his head.
Headbutt shit.
See,
Get headbutted.
look at him now.
I'll go to school. I'll fight a little 12-year-old now.
Little 12-year-old be a
Little
third
12-year-old.
degree black belt.
Crazy as hell. Slam the
Then
fuck
his
out
daddy
his
come
ass.
down.
Done
now.
kicked
I'm
you
talking about what's that
five.
shit called homeboy used to do? He'd grab him by the neck, hold him up.
Little boy be done kicked you 5 times before you know what's going
He
on.
ain't even doing that. He got the Glock with the switch on it for you.
Hold
The
on, no.
extendo.
Hold on. Hey, young man.
You ain't never
Young
lied.
man. Young man, let's talk about this.
He probably gonna be calm about it.
Oh, you call your daddy?
Where you say it?
Yeah, that's what's
All
up.
right, man. We gonna.
We can cut this.
Yeah. I gotta pee. If y'all didn't know, this is the Legend Hedger podcast. And we are back in the building, man. I ain't gonna even introduce myself, man. We already in it. We gonna have this shit on the screen somewhere. But thank y'all for tuning in. Legend Hedger podcast, episode 70-something. We appreciate y'all. What we about to do right now, as we transition, pull a card from this deck, man. As Bodie is eloquently shuffling the deck.
I mean, he's shuffling.
Shuffling the hell out of it.
I mean,
Pull a card from this deck of the relationship cards, and we're gonna react to whatever is presented, like we always do about this time. Thank y'all.
Like we always do at this time. I go for mine.
Oh, and we are, if y'all wondering, this ain't Kool-Aid. This is Corona Rita. What we
I
call it?
don't know what they call. I call it a coronita.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's some what is it? Some orange juice.
Tequila,
Casamigos.
orange juice, grenadine,
Okay, yeah. So that's
and a
Corona.
Corona.
And I'm feeling it a little bit right now. I don't even like tequila, but
Trying to tell y'all, it'll get you
it's
just to get you drunk. I was gonna say the bad word, but it'll get you drunk.
I take it you ain't like whatever you
that was the
put.
instructions.
Oh.
Y'all ready?
yeah. Let's get
All right, so let's get into it. All right, so your significant other stays over the night in an ex house.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait.
Oh, we already wrong.
Yeah.
Man, hold on, man. Let's get into it.
man.
Let's read a little bit more first. Your significant other stays over the night in an ex's house to spend more time with their child. Is that acceptable? Y'all got it? Damn. Why'd you have to put the child in it?
That's the only way it makes sense, and that still don't make sense.
Oh, so she couldn't get no room.
Wait a minute. Wait. So they have a child together.
It just said, yeah.
Have
I'm
to.
assuming so.
Yeah, that's what it is. So she spends the night at her ex's house, who they have a child together with, to help take care of said child.
But why you gotta stay over there?
Like, why you can't get no room?
Like,
No,
you don't need a room for.
What do you need a room for?
What you mean?
Why can't the child come and stay with me?
So you
Right.
saying like why you couldn't come back home? What if it stay out of town, like another state?
So
Well, I'm thinking, why can't the child just come? You and the child just be here.
Oh, you know what? They do make sense.
That makes the most sense.
Yeah, like now we talking some sense.
Why you got to go
Yeah,
stay
why
over
you gotta
there?
Go over there to stay with
Now it's home again. Now you making it like it's
the kid. Gonna get used to this.
Yeah.
Wanna see like mommy and daddy together and shit.
it's really just asking you out.
if he needed, he can come pick up this child if he need to see his child.
Right. So when it's your time to have the child, you and the child here.
So it says stays over the night at an
Ex's house.
to spend more time.
That made it sound like
I mean,
she ain't
you
got
couldn't get
custody of
the-
the other child. Maybe this is a question for a woman.
But she got a significant other.
See, when you first read it, I was thinking maybe the child had some type of limitations.
Yo,
You went. Yeah, you
he
went
put
too
a
far.
whole lot of sauce.
No, that's what I thought. Because why else would you be staying there? Like, yo,
So what?
like,
Okay, so
just spend more time.
now in
No,
our
it sound like the
situation, it
question
would be a
ain't-
woman.
It sounds
right?
like the question ain't for us.
But that's because you asking men. But
You
if you were
right.
asking a woman, then it would be on the other way around. So say for instance, she had this child, and the
All right.
child is still an infant. Now I'm not gonna go into why she don't have a child. We just gonna act
That's
like
why
that.
I said it sound
yeah,
like
we gonna act like that don't exist.
should be the
she
dude.
just don't have a baby right now. She want to be around her baby. You don't want to be moving no baby around a lot, right? So she want to go stay with homeboy to be around the baby more often.
All right.
I don't get that.
She ain't even my significant other. She
Yeah,
can't,
we
I don't
done.
get
she
that.
can't have her baby.
You can't even
She
put your
can't
hand
have
around
her
that
baby in her house. Well, I mean,
don't
yeah,
get
this
It's over.
this ain't the right question for this.
I got okay.
Yeah,
so
this
look,
is
let's put
terrible
some.
question.
Let's just
Can we pull another card?
Yeah, let's put something else on it. Okay, check this out.
Now
Say
let's pull
for
another
instance-
one. We flesh this one out.
No,
We'll
hold
pull
on. I
another
want
one.
to ask a question though, because this pertains to me, my life. So say for instance, all right. So y'all know my daughter stay in Virginia, right? I drive a long way to go get her and be with her when you know, on the weekend, whatever. So say for instance, I had this conversation the other day. If I was gonna move to maybe Charlotte, right? That would make my trip even longer. That back and forth stuff. So that back and forth kind of becomes not an option. So I would need to probably stay where she at. That's the same thing we talking about, right?
It is.
But say for instance, maybe I don't stay in her house. I just get a room or something, and I just stay down there so I can see my daughter.
That still ain't necessary.
You don't think so?
No,
So what's the other option?
you got to figure out how you gonna do your visitation where you can have her for more than 2 days.
But it's kind of hard to do during the school year.
Like if you go, yeah. So I mean, if you make the decision to move farther away, you ain't gonna get to see her like you were seeing her before. That's on you.
it's hard. I just gave you the other option.
Yeah, stay there.
No,
But-
because you
So,
not
so
gonna,
instead of me going and pick her up and coming back, I just go
go
down
there,
there, stay
get
for the
a room.
weekend, come back.
And do everything you want to do up
Right, while I'm up there.
But you ain't got to necessarily be at
I don't have to be at her house now. I don't got nothing
See,
to do
what
with
this
that.
is saying is staying
At the ex's house.
Yeah, now that's different. I'm
Nah,
talking about something totally different.
Like
now.
your most significant others wouldn't want their significant
No,
other to
because
stay.
you got to think
at,
about what all could happen while
Yeah.
you just stand there.
exactly. So
But I
that's
still
what we
don't-
talking about.
I still feel as if, like, if you choose to move farther away, take saying that you're moving within the same state. Make it that you're moving to another state. You gonna handle it the same way you would if you lived in another state. Basically, if you move farther away. So if you move to another state, you not gonna, regardless of what you say, you ain't gonna be able to get as much time as you used to having.
But the way I just laid it out, I would still have the same amount of time.
You just wouldn't come home.
I just wouldn't be at home.
Yo, something gonna have to suffer.
Yeah,
Right. Okay,
it's
so
gonna
say
be,
for instance, you moving away for a better opportunity.
right.
You making more money because you moved to this place. So you gonna turn out more money. You got to sacrifice somewhere. The sacrifice coming in somewhere.
And the sacrifice is gonna be some of your time that you spend with your child. I'm telling you.
Or some of the time I
you
spend at
gonna
home.
have a different,
or either
or
or.
it's
You
gonna
don't.
be a different way that you do it.
Right.
Like some,
I just laid out a different way though.
no, but that's what I'm saying. Your different way ain't necessarily the way that it's gonna work. Just based off of life, period. It ain't like you gonna be like, all right, I gotta take this. I'm gonna take this 5-hour drive every 2 weeks.
Well, it'll be like a 3.5 hour drive.
But I mean, I'm
There.
saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It ain't like you gonna take this 5-hour drive every 2 weeks.
It ain't
Because
gonna be
that's
much
what I'm
adding
used
on
to.
What I'm already doing.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what
I'm
I'm
just
saying,
saying,
yeah.
like, I don't get what you're saying.
Yeah, he might do that. That's on him. Some people might not be willing to do that.
You just wouldn't be driving back on the same day. You would stay there for
Exactly.
those couple
It'll
nights
be
in a
just
room.
like, it wouldn't be no fucking point. Like,
right.
I'll be driving 6-7 hours.
Whatever y'all do, go to movies or
Go
get something
out,
to eat.
do something, go
y'all
out to
gonna be
eat.
going up there
You
instead of
just see
driving
me
back.
while I'm at there. Maybe I won't go all the time, like you saying. I might not be able to do
Like
that as much as I do now.
Because what I'm trying to say is, it's some situations that are like this where it comes down to, we're gonna figure out how we're gonna split these 12 months into 6 months apiece. That's
Right,
what I'm
'cause
saying.
I mean, like during the summertime, it'll be way easier. I just keep it over something.
That's part of what I'm saying. Instead of you trying to figure out how you gonna make this trip every other week, which might not happen every other week depending on where you at. Sometimes it turns into, all right, we're gonna figure out how we're gonna split up these 12 months, and you get 6 and I get 6.
I don't know if it's gonna split up even like that, but as close as we can get to what was normal
Right.
before that.
Right.
'Cause I always say, like, I think we talked about this before. Like, if you get a better opportunity to like make your life better, which will in hindsight make everybody else's life better. Like, if you make more money moving, and your kid gonna reap the benefits of that, right? Would you turn down that opportunity because you don't want to be away from your kid?
I think it depends. I guess it could depend on
Here's
a
one
few
thing.
different variables.
One thing that's gonna play a part in it, the age of the kid. That's gonna be very important.
It could be the age of the kid. It could be if this is something that you are really, really passionate about.
What if the pay, like, say you move for a job?
It could be the
What
pay
if the
too.
pay was the increase was so significant, like you really
couldn't turn it
had to, like you couldn't turn this down.
But I still,
Nah, you could turn it down.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I still think it's on the person. What do you value the most? Now, if it's something that you really passionate about and it's something that you really love and you really believe in, say it's something that you are directly involved in, like a business, like it's your business, and you know that if I move here, this will grow exponentially, but I have to sacrifice something on this side.
Right.
You have to weigh that. But if it's just a regular degular job, you might not be willing to weigh that to sacrifice time with your child.
Yeah, because that time with your child, you can't
Yeah.
never get that
I'm
shit
gonna be
back.
broke with my child before I take this pay increase. That's where I'm at with it.
But if you know it's something that you're really passionate about and it's something that can explode and you know you're gonna be able to leave a legacy for your child, then you might be willing to weigh that option. Because it's all about your child in the end anyway.
Exactly. You might be doing all this, even the time. Because I think this is the thing that let me see if I'm trying to say this the right way. Parents sometimes do stuff where they sacrifice things it might not be to the child benefit right then, but in the future, it was to their child's benefit.
You got to
So
take
say,
that
for
chance
instance,
to
like,
even know.
Your mama or you might have been raised up by your mama, right? Matter of fact, you might be raised up by your grandparents. Your mama had to drop you off at your grandparents' house till you was 5, 7, 8, whatever.
That happened to me.
So your mama was trying to get her life together so she could come back and get you so you could have something straight when you got there. Mm-hmm. That was her sacrifice her time with you so she could build something so you could come into something that was right. You know what I'm saying?
That actual situation happened.
It happened with me.
Yeah, it happened to me.
I think that happens more than
I was 10.
And that could be it could be a negative effect for that. It ain't necessarily gonna work out where it's gonna be where the kid come into something, right? Because the kid don't know you. Now you got the damn.
I ain't talking about that.
Yeah.
I knew my mama.
Yeah.
You know her, but
No,
you
she
don't
was there
know.
all the time. Like she won't never like gone. My mom was always there.
Oh, well, that don't sound like what you just described.
No, it happened to me. I
could-
stayed a couple grades at my grandma's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
But
stayed till my grandparents. I was like 10 years old.
I stayed, but I still like I knew what it was.
That happens a lot now.
You know what I'm saying? I knew I wasn't abandoned. I knew I was
Nah,
at some point.
my mom all the time.
I'm
She
going
was
back.
gonna stay over there all the time.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? That's
And my
something
mama,
different.
by the time I stayed with my mama, she ended up had bought her own house. Had got us in a whole nother school district. We was straight when we got over there. I tell you what, I ain't never been broke in my life. I always been straight. And I thank my mom for what she had to do to get me to that point where she ain't have to struggle raising up 2 boys. She had to go do something else, get herself together. When he got together, came back, everything was cool.
Yeah, so I think it's just on the person to weigh them options out. Mm-hmm. And then how you, I guess at some point you gotta, I don't know if you expect the child to understand. I just intuitively knew that's what was, it wasn't like it was explained to me that's what was going on. Maybe it was.
I think it depends on the situation.
Yeah, and you gotta weigh them options out and maybe you can explain that. You know what I'm saying? Because children are understanding to a certain
pay
They
attention.
understand it. Okay, so
to a
say,
certain.
for
I mean,
instance,
once they get to a certain age, they're
well,
not
if they
stupid.
used to seeing you all the time.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden now I can see you every once in a while. They might feel a type of way about that.
Yeah, I'm not saying they wouldn't, but if you can present it in a way which,
I mean, you try to explain it to them.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm doing this for the greater good.
a lot of times once they do get of age, they look back and they harken back and they say, "Oh, I understand this. That's happened to me too."
Yeah, because when children get to a certain age, they understand. Like they used to looking at it from kids' eyes when they're younger. Like now, I'm an adult and I understand. Adults
understand what
do
you did.
stuff. They got to do certain things to get to the outcome they want to get to.
And I think right now it would be easier than it was when we were coming up, because with the technology that's available, you can basically be there with the kid on a daily basis. You just can't touch them.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
through phone.
Yeah, you can
they
keep the
got all kind of-
communication. You
they
can
got all
constantly
kind of
talk to your
shit,
kid
yeah.
every day.
But I don't know.
What if
I
you
gotta
was,
be there.
What if you was making the type of bread where you could be like, I'm sending you this plane ticket. I want you to come out, stay for the weekend on your spring break or whatever. I'm sending you the plane ticket right now. You go ahead and come out here, wherever you stand at. Like you might have to move to another state or something like that.
Yeah, I mean that's expected. Like if I had to move to another state, every opportunity I had, I got to make it happen, one way or the other. But it would have to be some life changing shit for me to miss out. Like, cause you gonna miss some stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna miss a lot.
You gonna miss some important stuff.
Yeah, but that's why they say it's a sacrifice
It is.
because and you don't, and that's what people always want to qualify some shit before the fact. You don't know until you go through it. You don't know if this shit gonna work. But if you believe in yourself, it's gonna be worth it either way because you're gonna learn some shit. You might fail, but you're gonna learn some shit, but it's still a sacrifice. You still gonna miss some time, but I gotta do this. If I don't do this, I'm just still gonna be here. I'm gonna be with my kid.
I'm never going nowhere if I stay right here.
Exactly.
It's not gonna benefit you if I stay right here.
It ain't gonna benefit my kid. I'm just gonna be with my kid, and we just gonna be. We might be happy, but we just gonna be in the same position.
We gonna be cool, but we ain't never gonna be able to do the shit that we could have did.
Yeah. I ain't gonna be able to leave this child no legacy behind if I don't do this. Either way it goes. I don't know if it's going, you never know if it's gonna work out because you're not a psychic. You don't know. But if you believe in yourself, I say you gotta do it. And you gonna sacrifice and you gotta make up for it in some capacity.
I mean, if you had a situation where your kid come with you, then whatever, do your thing.
But sometimes it don't work like that.
A lot of the time it don't work like that. So you got to figure out how you get in where you fit in.
It's like a man being in the army or a woman being in the army.
The
and
exact same thing.
They have to go to war. You don't have no say-so in that.
That's the exact same thing.
You gotta go.
That
you ain't got no
the
damn
same
choice.
thing because you ain't got no say-so in that, but you gotta say
You signed up to go to the army,
You signed
so
up
you
to
knew
the
you
army.
had the opportunity to
So,
go.
yeah.
You got a choice if you sign up to take this
And you
job
gotta-
So that
elsewhere.
means you didn't
And
have.
you gotta-
When you signed
You
up to
did
go
that
to the
when you
army,
signed up
you
to go to
done
the
signed
army.
your life over with. You ain't
signed
in
that
control of
with-
your life no more.
when you went to the
did that.
army.
When you signed to go to the army, you ain't in control of your life no more.
But
you was in control of your life
So
when you
that
said, "I'm gonna
means-
take this job elsewhere."
But
And y'all talking about leaving a legacy. Is it necessary? Okay, let me. And this, is it a legacy left for y'all? You got a leg. You think it's a legacy left for you or you?
No, not right now.
no,
Not right now, no.
But you making your own, right?
Not right now, no.
Are you making your own?
Not in the way I want to see it, because that legacy is all in what you
Are
perceive.
you making your own?
What do you mean?
Are you in the path of making your own legacy?
What do you mean?
Going forward, you yourself, are you gonna leave a legacy? When you leave here, it's gonna be a legacy left by you.
That depends on me.
Man,
Yeah,
hold
that's
on,
what I'm
quick.
asking you. That's what I'm asking you. Are you trying to do that?
Yes, of course.
So
What
what
is-
I'm
Hold
saying,
on,
wait a minute.
No, wait a minute.
because you cut
Go
me
ahead,
off.
go ahead.
What are you saying? I'm
Go ahead.
trying to understand what you're saying.
Because what I'm saying is, you ain't have a legacy left with you, but you worried about leaving a legacy for your child, but you want to have your child here with you so you can teach them so they can make their own legacy when they leave here.
Yeah.
It ain't about you leaving a legacy for them. You want to be here so they can be somebody when they grow up. You worried about being gone and getting some shit together
that's not
so
what
they
I'm
can
saying.
have some shit when they get to when
Yeah,
you
that's
leave.
important.
But you want to be here so they will be something when they leave.
What I'm saying is, it don't have to be one or the other. It can be the same, but you gotta sacrifice some of that time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sacrifice. I ain't saying you gotta be gone forever.
Right,
You might have to sacrifice some of that
You
time.
can be like, yo, let me go here and get this experience, and then let me get another job back where I came from, making more money because I got experience somewhere else.
That little bit.
I might have to take this year or two off somewhere else to make some more, to get some experience and make some more money, or put myself in a better position, do something else.
Yeah, that
If you
time-
doing all that, it ain't like you going out there just to be fucking off having fun.
Or
you
abandoning
taking it
them.
to your mind like, yo, I'm doing this for the betterment of my family.
It's the
It ain't like you
intention.
going out there to fuck off. I'm going out here to go get my experience. I'm trying to come
Got
back.
nothing to do with what I'm saying.
It absolutely does.
Fucking off ain't
Bro,
got
you
nothing to
act
do
like
with
you
what
got to
I'm
be
saying.
with your child every step of the way, and that's gonna make them better. That
What
don't
I'm
mean
saying
shit.
is, what I'm saying.
You could be with them every step of the way, and they end up in prison. You don't know what's gonna happen.
So do they have a better chance of going to prison with you being with them or being away from them?
We're not
That
saying
depends on the child.
abandoning your child.
It depends on the child or the parent.
It depends on the
It
child.
depends on
and
the
it-
child.
Because that definitely depends on the child. Because you can lay the groundwork perfectly. But if they don't like that avenue and they want to go the way they want to go, that's the way they going to go.
You just gotta plant the seed, and we're not saying abandon your child for some
That's
other
not-
shit.
that's not
I don't
ever on the
agree with
table.
that.
I know
agree
it's
with
true.
that.
I
Are
know
you
it's
hearing
true.
what we saying? We're
No,
not
I'm
saying
talking about what
abandoning
he's
your
saying.
child.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not either. I'm not saying abandon them.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is, if you
You
decide,
have to sacrifice something. Is what I'm saying to make
right,
anything.
so would
have
you
to.
rather sacrifice being there for your child to go and hopefully get what you trying to get elsewhere?
If I believe
you
in
know
it,
what?
I will.
If I feel like I didn't fucking try, hell yeah, I'm gonna do that.
If I believe in
I didn't
it,
even try. I stayed
absolute-
working at fucking Walmart.
exactly.
I ain't even try to do this shit over here. Hell yeah, I would
If I
feel bad
believe
about
in
it.
it, because they gonna look up to if I fucking go and make it, my child is gonna admire me for the rest. Like
That ain't true.
look
That ain't
at what
necessarily true. They
You know what I'm
could
saying?
resent you.
They could, but it
They
depends
could
on
resent
that
you.
depends on me too.
Yeah, that's
if
what I'm
I
saying.
left them abandoned. What I'm saying, I'm not trying to
that
leave
ain't-
them
that
abandoned.
You don't necessarily leave them abandoned. You missed too much, daddy. Now we rich, and this money don't mean shit because you wasn't here for this. You wasn't here for
I'm
that.
not saying
but
abandon them.
I got some paper. No,
Not
I'm not saying abandon them
I'm not
either, but you
saying
missed
that,
too
but
much.
But you got what's too much, bro? I guess that depends on the person.
Right, that's what I'm
It
saying.
depends on what you
I
depend on
think
the
that
person.
depends on how much. I mean, you can try to work around that however you can.
I didn't see my dad my whole fucking childhood. That ain't I understood though. He was in the military. My mom was married to somebody else. I'm fine. It could have messed me up, but I'm fine. I'm absolutely
it
right.
just depends on the individual, though.
It depends. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It
It
depends,
depends
on
on
the
the
person.
individual and the village. Because you had a village, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm
say
saying.
village.
How you know that you ain't gonna go this
I had a
opportunity
mother.
to make your village stronger? Like you gonna make sure, like yo, I ain't gonna be able to beat her like that. But I need my mama, my aunts, everybody, my cousins. I need y'all to step in because I ain't gonna beat her like that. I'm trying to get this over here started. I'm trying to get this kicked off. When I can, I'll get back with you.
This is a good conversation because you have like if you can't be up under nobody if you trying to make something happen as a man. I don't think you can. You're gonna have to sacrifice some time. And that
But-
time it depends on the person, I guess.
So hold on. So I want to get back to what Buddy was saying.
No, hold on. 'Cause let me say this before you say what you're saying. Because I think I look at this totally different from the way y'all look at it. Because I had full custody of my son since he was 4 years old.
Right.
So
But you still had to sacrifice some
know
time.
how we.
no, but what I'm saying
still had to
is
sacrifice some time, whether it
he
was going to-
right here.
Yeah.
And
But you weren't right there when you was gonna work them 12 hours.
Nobody, and then what I'm saying, the way I'm looking at it different is because your children is with the mothers. I was the mother.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
what
saying, you still didn't spend every waking hours. What I'm saying, you making it seem like we talking about abandoning your child. He wasn't right there with you when you
Bruh.
go into them 12-hour shifts.
No, but what I'm saying
I don't get why
when I decide to move to take this better opportunity, he going with me. He ain't gonna stay here.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
everybody
that's
don't
not a
get that
problem.
opportunity to do that. If I had it my way, okay,
That's
I would
what
do
I'm
that.
saying. That's why I'm saying I'm looking at it totally different from how you looking at it because it was my responsibility from that point on. It's not really your responsibility. You can choose to abandon your child if you want to.
But that's not what
long
we're
as
talking
you
about.
kick out the paper that you need to kick out. That's what you can choose. I ain't have no choice. This is my responsibility now.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that abandon. I don't know why that abandon shit keep coming.
Yeah,
up.
Because
we
I
not-
said it. I ain't never
No,
say
we're
nothing
not
about
talking.
abandoning
But
nobody.
that's how you made it sound. Like, yo, it's like sacrificing some time doesn't mean abandonment. It just means it's just a certain amount of time. Let's go get this right. Like I said, I got dropped off at my grandparents' house for a couple grades, and then it was back to Georgia. So
Getting back on what Bodie was saying. If you had this opportunity and you was in a situation like you saying you was in, you would just turn it down just to stay around your. Well, you had your kid. Your kid come with you, so it don't mean
Yeah, I ain't got no
different.
choice but to take my kid with me and figure it out.
but there's
Bruh,
still
but
some variables in there, though.
Hold on, but if we had the choice, our kid would come with us.
Exactly. So it's the
We
same
don't
thing.
have that choice.
It's still some variables for you though. So if you go move somewhere, you might not have the
You either
same.
gonna pay for daycare or you
Yeah.
gonna be finding some
Exactly.
family.
You gotta
out
weigh
there.
I guess
We
we all
don't get
gotta
the
weigh the
same
options.
choice that you got.
You gotta
Right.
weigh your options. You gotta weigh your options and hope that it works out for the best.
So that means I'm making my way when I can to see my kid when I can. But that means I'm supposed to shut down what I got going on or trying to get started because of what?
It's a good conversation. I say, man, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it.
I think I told you I feel bad if I didn't try.
I got to.
If I didn't try to make us have a better situation, I feel some type of way.
I gotta go.
Why
for
would
it.
I stay doing what I'm doing if I knew I had a better situation that I could get into? It's gonna make your life better and my life better. So why would I not try?
And possibly make us see each other more.
Right. I could make it so that I can get my experience up or do whatever over here, then move back to get a better position.
It's a
When
call.
what I was doing before when I left.
It's gonna cost for everything, bro. It's a cost for everything. You just gotta weigh if you're willing to pay that cost. So you might sacrifice some time right now, but what you see in the future, it ain't no guarantee. It's like trying to buy some sneakers to resell. You don't know if they're gonna resell for what you want them to. You just hoping. It's an investment. So you gotta put that time in. You gotta sacrifice this. I'm gonna sacrifice this because I see this in the future, and I'm gonna be able to spend more time with my family in the future if I sacrifice right now. It might be a year where I can't, like, I gotta eat shit.
Eat roll ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it be like that though. You got to sacrifice something. In every situation, maybe not, but most of the time when you want something that's worth having, you got to sacrifice some shit. Most people that don't get it because they didn't want to sacrifice those shit. They didn't even try.
It's a cost for everything you want, and that cost might be that time, that quality time right now for the time later.
But yeah,
But you gotta wait.
I ain't never saying abandon. No,
It's
spend as much time with your kids as you can.
As an individual, we gotta weigh it. We gotta weigh them options and the cost. Do we want to spend it? Great conversation, fellas. Man, I gotta piss again. So. All right, man. So, moral of the story, man: don't abandon your kids.
Yeah, please don't. Man. Whatever you do, man, don't leave kids out there like that.
Yeah, but I'm about to wrap this up, man. But before we go, got one more topic for y'all, man. So, unwritten rules. Are there any unwritten rules that people that you follow and that you think other people should follow? Do y'all have any unwritten rules? Such as, for example, like you go as a man, you go to the bathroom, you don't want nobody coming to the stall right
Beside you.
adjacent to you.
That's a good one. Yo,
Yeah.
don't come
So
right
if it's
beside
three,
me, bro.
don't pick the one in the middle.
Yeah, don't do the one in the middle.
Yeah.
And don't pick the one in the middle willy-nilly. Like,
Like,
you
just
come
come
in
Like
the
if three open, don't go to the
go
middle.
to the one in the middle.
Yeah,
that-
you wrong for that.
Cause that makes me have to be by you if I come in after you. Like, why you pick the one in the middle, my guy? Like, you weird.
I might hit the stall.
I
might
definitely hit the
for
stall.
that.
Yeah, I'm a stall.
You
Yeah.
tripping. I don't know what you on.
But yeah, so do y'all have any like unwritten rules that y'all can think of?
I know I got one. All right, so say for instance, like if say for instance I'm somewhere, somebody be like, "Hey man, when last time you talked to Artwork?" I'm like, "Y'all just talked to him the other day." I'm like, "Let me get his number, man, so I can talk to him." The unwritten rule is I'm gonna text you
I
and
appreciate
ask you like, "Yo, you want me to give so and so your number?" I ain't just gonna give out your number willy-nilly like that. I'm gonna ask you before. You might not even mess with that person like that.
That's appreciated too. I think I've been flawed in the past. I think I've gave people's number out just without thinking about it, willy-nilly. When somebody asks me, a third party,
But
not thinking about if they're copacetic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't think about that. I just
gave the number out.
yeah, because I might mess with the person, but I don't know what that person and
Yeah. What type
Man,
of
you get
relationship
that
they
text
got?
from that other person. Yo, you gave so and so my number?
exactly.
But yo, so just call me.
Yeah, like you gave
You
my
got
number.
my mom?
Yeah, now I had
Look,
to deal
I don't
with that.
know if it was you that did it for me or if it was me that did it for you, but we went through that same thing.
I done done it
One
several
of
times.
us hit the other up and was like, "Can such
So
such
get your
yeah.
number. Yeah, I done done that.
And
I
I
done
know
done
who it
that
was,
many
but
times.
I know
done that for you.
we did it. You did it for me too.
But you gotta do that though. Because like you say, everybody's relationship is not the same. And then everybody don't talk to, you know what I mean? Like, when I see you, our conversation ain't gonna be there. It might just be like, we gone.
Strong head nod. Yeah, ain't going about your
we
business. Huh?
gone.
Now I'm trying to figure out
Why you
what
calling
you got
me?
my number for.
How you get my number? Who this?
Yeah.
Oh, this so and so. Oh, how you get my number? You know that's what. Oh yeah, you know you gave them your number.
Oh, he did?
Oh, okay. Yeah, Take some on the other side now. So you gave someone new? Oh, okay. I see you. I talk to you when I would see you.
I got one I used to follow back in the day, and could be wrong, could be right, but say 4 of us out, and somebody come up to me looking for one of y'all, and y'all ain't standing beside me. I don't know where you at. I ain't seen you. Hey,
That's a good one though.
you seen Mike? No, Mike who?
You don't know why they ask.
Yeah, for what? I ain't seen him.
So let me ask you this. Do you do that if no matter who it is?
Yeah,
Whether
it don't
whether you
matter.
know the person or not?
It don't matter.
Okay.
Cause I don't know what they want. And it ain't none of my business.
Yeah,
If they
that is
looking for somebody else. Nah, I don't know. They might be here, they might not. If you see them, let me know. So I can holler at them. That was my thing. I did
You
that.
don't know what you leading that person.
Yeah, I did that for a long time. And I do it to this day. I go out with my lady. If somebody know my lady walk up to me and ask me where bro, I don't know. I don't.
I think that's a good one. Cause you ain't placing, you minding your business.
Yeah, I don't want to be the middleman to nothing.
Yeah, you minding your business. Not incriminating yourself or the other person.
Yeah.
Y'all got any more? There was one that
Go ahead.
one that I read online. It was saying that if you borrow something for like the 3rd time, you should own that particular item. How y'all feel about that?
Yo.
Yeah, if I keep coming and get your Flow shampoo,
Mike should buy it.
I might need to go on Amazon me one to the crib.
Yeah.
But why would I do that if I could just use yours?
But I mean, but you still. Some people, you know, with me, like if I keep doing that, like I don't keep bugging you with that.
Yeah, but some people.
Some people ain't built like that.
So I'm like, well, you got it, so shit, we good. We gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on borrowing yours.
Here's the thing though. Like you said 3 times.
By the 3rd time, if you come to me
After
the
that 4th time, I
3rd,
might not give it to
Yeah,
you.
you
no more.
come 2 times. 3rd time, I probably wouldn't tell you, nah, it's broke.
yeah,
Or it ain't charged up, or I ain't got. It's something that's not right about it where you can't use it. Cause this ain't ours.
but it is though.
Yeah, nah,
Keep on
not-
going there getting the damn weed eater.
it's not ours, bruh.
But what if it's beneficial for you to let that person borrow this and they let you borrow?
I mean, well, that's
something else.
that's a
Oh,
barter.
this is
That's a
agreement.
barter system.
It's
now.
reciprocal.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about.
Okay,
Now,
we just talking-
it's not
different.
one sided.
Okay.
Yeah, that's different.
Now both of y'all helping each other out.
All right.
That's different. But I'm not a big borrower. I don't
Like,
like
if you my
borrowing.
neighbor and you need to borrow my lawnmower, but you cut my grass.
Now look, if you gonna borrow my lawnmower,
Handle
cut
it.
your grass and cut mine at the
Handle
same
your
time,
business,
go
bro.
on get it.
That ain't business, bro.
I put the
Yeah.
gas in it for you.
Yeah, hell yeah. Look what you need. Go on, cut this grass over here. Yeah, I'm not a big borrower. I don't like borrowing nothing. If I can't make my own means to get it, I don't want to get it for you.
I don't like owing people. I don't like owing people.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't never owe anybody nothing. I don't like that either.
'Cause I feel like if I owe you, you're gonna be talking about me.
You got something on me.
Yeah, up until I get you right. I ain't gonna give you the opportunity to talk about me.
What if it's the other way around though? Say, cause I'm kind of dealing with that now. You know what I'm saying?
Call the nigga out.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it. But that it might have forgot. It might have been like a, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like a
hey, hold on. Can I stop you before you finish your
No,
finish your thought?
I'm just trying to shoot
That
some
nigga
bail.
ain't forget nothing. They gonna act like you don't owe them nothing till you
Yeah.
say something about it.
That's what it seemed like. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have to like, hey,
You remember when?
Yeah, you forget about me, did you? You know what I'm saying? Do one of them. But
Yeah.
my
That's
thing,
a cordial way of saying it. Hey man, you forgot about me, didn't you?
yeah.
That's what you say. That's how you be cool with it. Forgot about me, Dean. Oh yeah, I forgot, man. Oh, I got you, man. I got you.
You ain't forget then.
I got you. On Thursday. Yeah, I got you.
Well, yeah. So, I guess if I'm letting somebody borrow something, I guess I don't really expect it. It's not even borrowed. In my mind, I'm not gonna tell them that, but in my mind, it's like I ain't gonna give you nothing that
You can't do without.
that I'm gonna struggle without. You know what I'm saying? But at the
At
same time, I still want my motherfucking money.
At the same time, if you're willing to do that, you do need to say something because that could determine what kind of relationship y'all have.
Oh no, that only happens once, and it happens with great discernment to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
If you be like, yo, hey, you remember? And they be like,
Hey,
Yeah, I got a question. Sorry. So, if somebody asking you for money, right? Do you want an explanation what they want that money for?
yes.
I'm one of those people. Yes, I do.
Yes. If it's something
Yes,
stupid,
I
I'm not
do.
giving you the money.
Please tell me what
Like, you mind if I get $100 or whatever?
Please tell me
I'll
what
be
you
like-
get ready to spend my money on.
I ain't gonna say yes or
please
no. I'll be
do.
like, why you need it?
So that matters.
Yes.
Yes.
I ain't never thought about it like that until you just said that. And I guess it does matter. I think
it
it's
does.
just the amount. If it's $20, I ain't gonna really press you. But if you asking for,
Yeah, you know, you're right. I ain't
So
gonna
it's a
ask you
limit.
why
So
you need
so
$20.
50 and above,
Yeah.
I need an explanation.
And $20, I'm not even gonna trip about the
Depends
$20
on who it is.
if I don't get it back.
Oh, the relationship.
It depends on who it is because a certain I need to know
Hold on,
what you
but
gonna
your
do with my
relationship
money.
got to be good. If
That's
somebody
me.
asks you for a lot of money,
Right. And
if somebody asks you for $500, you ain't gonna say,
nah.
"Yo, why you need it?
Nah.
What's up? Why you need $500?
I need an agreement.
What you need?
I need a 500.
You need a contract.
Yeah, we need some writing.
promissory note.
Yeah, we
Right,
want
what
to
you
get
need?
some
What
stamps
you?
on this.
I'm gonna be like, what you need? What you need it for? And they gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, I got
Because you ain't just let me get 500.
I got some NFTs I'm trying to get. I'm like, oh
Nah, bro.
nah, bro, I can't even get it to you. I'm
You gonna
sorry.
buy some digital monkeys.
You like, man, I ain't gonna be able to pay my rent. I'm gonna be out on the street.
You gonna buy
You
some
need 500.
gonna buy some digital monkeys with my money? Nah.
Like, yeah, if you need it for something that's serious like that, yo, my car payment due, and if I don't pay it, they gonna take my car.
No,
If I
hold
got
on
the
now.
5, I might give it to you.
Nah, you knew that was coming.
But if I need to know for something, I'm not gonna give you 500 so you can get 2 pairs of Jordans when they come out.
And I don't even know if I'm flawed or not, but I do have I will ask you, what you gonna do with this money?
Man, but how you be
Nah,
flawed
that's
because you
not-
ask somebody
I don't
about
feel
your
like you
money?
wrong for that.
No,
That's
that's
your money. You can do what the hell you want to with it. You asking me for it, I can ask you what I want to.
I will
that's
ask.
not a flaw.
I will ask.
When you go to the bank and get a loan, they gonna ask
They ask you what you want this money for.
why the fuck you need this? Like, and
And it helps
Depending
me
on your
determine,
answer.
it helps me determine if I'm gonna get to you or not, because I need to know if it's a want or a need.
That's
I mean,
true.
You know, most of the time they ain't gonna tell you the truth. They gonna tell you some bullshit like, yo, I need it because
But
my
you still-
kids about to go to school. They need some new clothes.
But I
and
think
shit.
if you say
But you
why
still
and they don't
need
reply,
that to put in your
let
pocket.
you know
Yeah.
they on some bull.
so you can call them out if need be. You still need that explanation. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
yo, so look, check this out. How do y'all deal with somebody when you loan them some money, then they act like they forgot that they borrowed some money from you, and then when you ask them for the money, they get mad and act like you doing them a grievance.
by asking them
Yeah.
for the money.
Nigga, you little punk ass $10
Give me a
yo.
funky ass $40 next week. Nah, it wasn't funky ass $40 when you asked
That'll be
for
your
it.
last 40.
Then you ain't gonna be able to ask me again.
I ain't never dealt with that. But
Guarantee you that.
I would feel appalled.
Especially if it's a good amount of money. Like, yo, my nigga, you just borrow like $500 from me.
You
And you gonna act like I didn't just give you $500.
yeah,
And you gonna act like you forgot about
Well,
$500
y'all can
fucking
start with this
dollars.
500.
you ready to give up a headbutt?
Hold on, I had to see. That's why I was starting thinking about it. I was like, all right, so this nigga gonna say no. He gonna say something crazy. Bow! This nigga, and his no. It's about to go down.
500.
I ain't never gave nobody no $500, but
Well, it's gonna be a man.
if it
I'm
ever
trying
happens,
to tell you now.
I would
we
need
gonna
to
have
know where my money is and when I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna have
get
to
it
see you
back.
spend it.
And I'm gonna put interest on that thing. I need interest back on that. When I give you 500, you give me 600 back. That's how this thing gonna work out.
Boy, that's tough.
I
Yeah.
don't know about that, but yeah.
That's how it's gonna work out with me. You go to the motherfucking bank, they ain't giving you no money for
And
free.
9 times out of 10, like I ain't gonna say 500, but if it's a bill that need to be paid, send me the info.
And you'll pay it.
Yeah, send me the. Let me get your password, all that. Let me log in. I'll pay it for you.
If I know the person would do it for me, then that's something
I
different.
mean, it's different.
Yeah.
But then I ain't talking about people you got to worry about.
Oh, you just
I
talking
will
about?
give you money if I know you gonna do it for me. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that act like they didn't just ask you for no money.
Oh, okay, yeah. I feel you.
If you would do it for me, I'll do it for you 10 times over.
I feel you. Yeah.
I'm talking about, I gave you $200, and now a week later when you say you get my money back, you act like you don't know you owe
You
me
don't
money.
even know
We
me.
ain't bringing that
And you
conversation
over here
up.
buying shit that I know costs more than $200.
And
in front of
and we work together, and you avoided me.
So
So
yeah,
Yo.
like now we got an issue.
yeah. So yes.
So you gonna act like you don't owe me the $200. You know where I'm going?
You ain't even trying to talk to me.
I ain't even gonna do nothing to you, bro. It's cool. When you come to your car in the parking lot, I guarantee you all your tires gonna be flat.
Nah.
I guarantee you gonna have to pay for these damn tires.
But how does that get you your money back?
It's not. It ain't even about 200 no more. It's about the fact that you thought you was playing me.
Let Karma handle that.
Okay, yeah.
Let
Nigga,
Karma
I need
handle
calm.
that.
I need.
You are
I need to
calm.
lead Karma in the right direction.
Make sure you're doing the right thing.
I need to make sure Karma where it need to be at. You about to pay for these 4 damn tires. You ain't getting my $200 back, bitch.
You can't do that though.
No, you can.
You can, but
can do that.
but you're not gonna get your money back.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
Don't
I'm saying.
matter, man. It's about the principle.
I get that.
Most of the
You might
time, it
catch a
ain't even
charge
about the
behind
money.
that.
It's about the
Yeah.
principle. The whole thing.
I get
That's
that.
some woman
I
type.
understand that. I understand
Nah,
that.
You ain't gotta do all
But I ain't doing all that.
So you really think I'm just gonna let you get off with my 200 and let Karma deal with it? Nigga, you crazy.
Nah, it ain't
You
gotta
ain't
be
gonna be
calm.
out there.
Oh, yes, you gonna have to. I'm gonna get it back in blood, then, nigga.
I mean, that's more acceptable than slitting somebody's tires.
Ooh, shiesty.
You don't know I did it. You don't know I did it.
Nah, we can shoot the fair one like nigga.
Now, what if a nigga take you 200 and beat your ass?
Go do you like Dragonfly Jones?
Straight headbutt,
He came in with a flying kick.
headbutt and a kick.
Now you gotta fight every time you see him.
True.
This nigga can fight though.
Yeah, but still,
You
you
loan
gonna
nigga money and then he beat your ass.
Beat your ass.
Ooh.
You ain't getting the money back.
Yeah,
just gonna keep beating you up.
That's a done deal. I done beat him up. What
I
I'm paying
told your
for?
ass, punk. Why you come around here, punk?
Young punk. That's what it is. Damn.
Nah, you better go straight to the tires. You gonna win that one, I guarantee it. Y'all keep that thing on you. The whole shit, boy. All of them
Put
going
him to the
down.
ground.
You'll come out there. Yeah, nigga. Playing me.
And this is not the overall view of the legendary visionaries. This is a straight Raul vision.
Yeah, that's some good advice. Y'all go ahead and take that advice and run with it.
Yeah, don't ever give more than you can afford. If you need it, don't give it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you giving something, you should expect. You know what I'm saying? Because for some reason, there's something in the atmosphere where people act funny about
It's like a default. Like,
About-
why y'all go straight to that?
money. I got a story for you, or I ain't gonna tell it on air. It ain't about you, but it's about like somebody we know in general.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's something about that. And you just gotta it's all right. Deal with it accordingly, I think. It's a lesson in that.
Be careful.
It's a lesson in that.
Be careful and be selective.
Yo, speaking of that, I said lesson, right? I got a question right quick before we wrap it up. Do you think in this whole divine thing that we call the universe, do you believe that, because we learn lessons, right, when we go through certain things. So do you believe that people who do you deem are bad are put here. Sometimes you go through certain people, they're put here just to teach you a lesson. Do y'all believe in that type shit? So if you go through some shit that somebody fucked you over,
We get deep.
do you think that person was inherently put here to teach you that lesson?
I don't know.
Because without that, you would have never learned that
'cause you
lesson.
grow.
So
Yeah.
that person isn't inherently bad, but that
No,
person was put
I
here on
get
your
it.
path.
You learned a
get it.
lesson.
Did you learn that lesson based off? Because but here's my thing: did you learn it based off of a decision that you made?
It's always a decision you make.
Yeah, so
Man, I don't know.
you ain't
Sometimes it's
necessarily
off
have
a
to learn
decision
that
that was-
lesson. Then
Yeah,
No,
but if you
because
never learned any
sometimes it's
lessons,
off
you
of
wouldn't
the
learn
shit.
anything.
It's sometimes it's made off a decision that was made for you.
I think I get what you're saying, but
So say for instance, you put in a situation, somebody made a decision for you. Like you don't have no other choice but to deal with this. There ain't no choice you made either. I guess your choice could be
Oh,
to
like we was
deal
talking
with
about-
it or not. I guess.
like we was talking about earlier, kind
Right.
of, yeah, with the fighting and shit.
Right. So
yeah.
either you gonna choose
It's still your choice,
way for
though.
you to like deal with this situation. I guess the best way you can. Or I mean, I guess you could choose not to deal with it. At the end,
But if you don't deal with it the right way, then the lesson might not be learned.
sometimes that happens. Sometimes you don't learn a lesson. You ain't meant to learn every lesson. Sometimes you don't.
you miss some of them.
But they keep reoccurring, right? Or maybe not.
Not
Maybe
maybe not.
not.
Maybe that
Not
was your,
necessarily.
that was your defining moment and you fucked it up.
Okay, all right.
That was the chance you had to turn your whole trajectory around and you fucked it off.
So you kept
And-
on that straight and narrow that you was on.
Like
Just on a fuckboy path from
Yeah,
here on
yeah,
out. You
yeah.
ain't learned nothing. Okay,
Yeah.
all
it
right.
might not even be that. I mean, I think what you just said happens way more than we think about it.
That's why I asked it. I
think
feel
that it'd be like shit like, okay, so you in high school and you could have took this class, but you took that class.
Yeah, you
You could have went, if you took this class, maybe you would have went this direction.
You take the
But
red
you took
pill
the
or
other
the
class
blue
and you
pill.
went and did this. So now, whatever, you deal with the repercussions of that. And you don't even know how much emphasis that decision made on your life for you taking that one decision to go this route.
if you never stop to think about it, you never know the impact that
Right.
it might have had.
You could have been at the club and you want to talk to this bitch, but you talk to that bitch. Instead of you talking to her, this whatever happened because you want to talk to this bitch. If you would have talked to her, you don't know where your life would have been at.
Yeah, okay.
It's small decisions like that that could change the whole trajectory of your whole life. Then, off of what you just said,
It's kind of different from what I said because
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying on what you just said, when you say that, that means people was put in your life to make the change whatever you decided. What about the people that was you talking about that was put in your life? What about them? So I mean, they whole existence couldn't be for them to be in your life to make you make a decision. Like they had to be in for something other than that.
But you just could have learned some from that person that
Yeah. Either
that you
good or
did
bad.
that you did not know before, but just by dealing with this particular person, you learn how to, take some other people coming at you or different situations. Like you learn some off this person right here. Like, man, I see how they are.
Yeah.
I think it depends on you at the
think
end
it
of the day.
depends on-
It probably depends on you at the end of the
But
day.
I'm saying, like, from
'Cause-
what you were saying, even the people that was put in that space, they had to have a bigger meaning than just be in your life.
Yeah,
to
it's
make you go somewhere.
it's all interconnected. Is what I'm saying. But they might be like my purpose might be here to do something for this person, but that ain't my sole purpose. But in this moment in time, I was put here teach this person a lesson. Whatever that lesson was, the higher power used me as a conduit to show this person something. That's all I was saying. Like something I was thinking about. I don't know.
It'd be shit like, because, all right, so you think about, like, when you pull up on somebody on the side of the road with a sign up, they need whatever. I need money for whatever. Then you got a decision to make when you pull up on them. Either I ignore this person or I give her some money. I don't know how all this works, but you could have been like, man, I feel good today. Let me give this person $20.
$20 because it struck the lotto, like Nas said.
Right. It's $20 you gave them.
Instead of buying a bottle.
Exactly. So they take that 20 and they did something with it.
Bars, nigga.
But
Bars.
that's a decision that's so small that you don't know what kind of emphasis that's gonna have for you making that small decision.
You never know.
Well, that's if you really look. Now we about to get deep because I'm starting to think about this shit. If we took every decision we made with that much emphasis and importance, do you know how fucking stressed out we would be every day? Every small decision, and you think that it could have so many repercussions, would stress you the fuck out.
But it does, though.
But it don't, because most people don't think about it like that.
Yeah, but it still does. Even though you don't think about it like that, your decisions every day reverberates through time.
You know what? You don't know.
But you
don't
don't sit there
know
and
like
think about
what
it.
it do.
Yeah, you're not conscious of it,
Yeah.
but that's what happens. So, I don't know, man. We'll leave it here. We'll leave it at that, man. If you made it this far, as always, this is the Legend Has a Podcast. I'll go with the name of artwork.
You already know Bo in the building.
And I was C-boated the whole time. Y'all ain't even know because we ain't tell you when we started.
Nah, we ain't introduce ourselves.
Yep. And it's the illustrious RH, a.k.a. Raul.
Thank you for tuning in, man. Make sure you align your chakras.
Appreciate y'all.
Read a book. Mop your carpet. We out.